say so, Stevie.
Oh yeah, you just got my pot belly. Just had my pot belly instead, didn't I? Well spotted.
Yeah. It's all right, mate. Don't worry. I wasn't going to make you look a plonker.
I could do it all by myself. Thank you very much.
That's fair dues, mate. Fair dues. I'm going to carry on the sandwich. I'm hungry.
Got my Peter Rabbit.
Hmm.
And I got my 2 silver proofs as well today. So yeah, I have loads of them posted today. So.
I'm getting nothing whatsoever in the post today.
Well, as Peter Rabbits go, I personally think with the colour they've used in the actual perspex,
I think that's beautiful.
I think that's the best looking silver proof Peter Rabbit there is.
It is.
They've done some good work with that colour. You know, there's even, if you look down here, there's a little bumblebee buzzing around the blackberries.
No one on your channel, Scott.
They put some time and effort into that one.
I like the case that it's in, the Perspex case. I think they've done an absolutely cracking job of that.
When I saw the little bumblebee on the Perspex case down here, I was mesmerised. I thought, having a bit of blackberry or whatever on the gate, that's nice, but they've even got little insects. They've done a really good job with that.
Well, they have done this on one, haven't they?
Hi, everyone, and welcome.
I don't know. How do I do the opposite to the flip side? Oh, wait. Yeah, I normally do that, don't I? There we go. It's like Samuel-san. Paint on, paint off, paint on, polish on. Polish off. Yeah. Wax, that's it. That's it, polish. Hey, everyone. We're all mad, as always.
Madeline says she loves the butterfly.
Yeah, it's just so detailed. It's definitely the best background they've done. Hi, Andrew, Madeline, Thomas, Robin, Judith,
Andrew, Deb, Will, everybody. Yeah. Hi. Dean's already been live, Robin. He was on earlier on.
If Dean wants to join us, so he's always more than welcome. He knows that. He can just jump on and join us.
I had a phone call from the bank saying that due to the coronavirus, they won't be able to do change. But nothing wrong with my Thursday pickup, and I've ordered $3,000, so that's good. But she then rang back and said, "Oh, I forgot to mention, our magic money machine's broken."
Oh, God.
And I thought, that's nice. I've got $3,000 worth of change here. He said, yeah, well, we can't get it fixed, not like it is now because of the corona. So I said, so if I bag it all, which will be a nightmare, will you accept it? Oh, hang on. Disappeared for a second. She said, yeah, we'll take it. I thought, good. That's a whole job I've got to do now. Bag up $3,000 worth of 50p's and £2 coins.
Well, I suppose it'll keep you busy, Steve.
It will. I might try and bribe one of the children. Madeline, Watson's not here because my brother has got a persistent cough. So he's in isolation, which is a bit annoying because I was going to be having Watson Tuesdays and Thursdays this week.
No, you're not.
I was looking forward to it. I know. I'm just trying to work out how I can visit him.
Can't.
Well, I know, but
you just have to FaceTime him.
Well, yeah, but you can say no to people, but how do you say no to a dog? They don't understand that.
The dog doesn't even understand it was coming to tomorrow, mate, or today, or Thursday, whenever. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
He will miss me.
I'm sure he will, but he'll get even more excited and probably wet himself the next time he sees you. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, mate.
And he missed me as well, I think. I'll miss him more, I think. Hi, Duncan. Hi, Thomas again. Is it Thomas? Yeah, Corona does suck. It is a pain. But absolutely. We're doing what we're told now because people were not doing what they were advised and strongly urged to do. So it is what it is.
It's down to the fact rolling lockdown.
I was told that I had to be on lockdown for 12 weeks due to obviously being severe asthmatic and COPD. and now I look as white as Casper's best mate.
Yeah, this is annoying, but it is one of those things, and it's done in order to save life, so you can't really knock it, can you? So,
No.
I like what the Scottish secretary, your lookalike, said. Sorry, Nicola Sturgeon. Yeah. I've got a good memory. Nicola Sturgeon said, if life is feeling normal, then you aren't doing it right. Life shouldn't feel normal now. If
It's not normal.
It's going on for you, then you are not doing what you're supposed to do. I thought that's a really clear way of getting the message across. And then someone did a real good piss take of her video clip, but they did a voiceover talking about, big fat Teresa and everything else, and you basically having a good little witter to be Nicola Sturgeon. And he basically said you haven't separated, you haven't social distance, and you're doing this because you're being really naughty. And if I get hold of you, I'm going to bend you over and stick the toe of my boot up the crack of your ass. And Nicola Sturgeon, bless her cotton socks, she replied back to that tweet of her voiceover, basically saying, I would never use such language, but if that's the way for the message to get across, then I fully support it. I thought, what a top lass. Not many politicians would do that.
Exactly. Just tell it how it is. I mean, it was sort of, I had to drum it into one of my nephews yesterday and this morning, and it got to a point where I basically just had to sit down and say, well, do you know what you're doing, right? You're actually putting me at risk. And it's a case of I'm either going to die because of your stupidity, or somebody in the family is going to die because of your stupidity. And I think that's when it actually hit home. Oh, hang on a minute. I better stop in.
Yeah.
It's just, honestly, absolute madness that it's not going to be the adults. It's going to be the kids that are just running amok, thinking, well, we can just do what we like.
I've not seen my mum now for 3 weeks.
You saw her Sunday from briefly from the car.
From the car.
Yeah.
That's not like going like that, is it?
No. You had better do that from to me for a week.
I mean, the text message I got today was to stay away from children. How am I meant to do that? I've got children.
Well, say I can't keep away from kids.
I'm like, how am I meant to stay away from children?
So,
I'm like, what about single parents? What are they meant to do then? Lock them in the cupboard.
Let them out for 10 minutes.
Do you know what I mean?
It all depends. If they're small enough, they can probably still fit in the microwave.
Yeah, true.
Depends how big they've got. So.
Just boil them.
No, I didn't see the pictures from the London Underground today.
I did.
Was it empty or was it
I
full?
hope they're deserted.
Packed.
Oh, bloody.
You know that?
Packed.
Are people stupid?
Yeah.
Well, not only that, Scott, though, you got the news saying, if the police can enforce it, we're giving you a fine of £30. That's not a deterrent. And then they say, up to unlimited. Well, people know it ain't going to be up to unlimited. Plus, there isn't a police to do that. There's nobody about.
Well, I don't get coronavirus.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't want anyone to get
They
it.
need to learn. No, they've got to learn the lesson.
So, those people may get it, but they won't die from it. If they get it, they're going to pass it on to people who will. So, I hope they don't get it.
I want that.
No, you won't. But it doesn't mean that me and Katie won't, or your dad won't, or my mum won't.
Yeah, for all you know, one of the girls out there mixing with people on the high street train may well be Scott's fiance in his other life. So he may be spending the afternoon with her in a hotel, coming back saying he's had a busy day at work, and then passing it on to you. So yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, I can only just about cope with one woman. I wouldn't want another one.
It's not that. No,
And no one had had me anyway. No one's that sad.
you just a bumpy cat.
You're lovely, Sky, you know it.
And just southern.
Yeah. Besides,
Yeah.
I'd have to line up somebody else after Sue. Is Deb still available? Joking.
They've just got better taste.
Deb's got better taste. You're right.
Robin's saying if they go out over there, they get hit with a €400 fine.
Yeah. Madeline's saying it's £1,000 fine in Wales.
Look,
Well, it
Well,
minimises.
do you know where it is? It should be that all over the place. It really should.
Yeah, it's 30
Maybe.
and it can go upwards. If the upwards means you've been summoned to court. The 30 is the kind of fixed penalty slap. That'll be it, which is ridiculous. But they also say they can do dispersal orders. Well, we can always do dispersal orders, but dispersing the groups made no difference. It's too late. They're already a group.
Well, I can just read some positive news from where I live. 2 coronavirus patients in Newcastle's RVI discharged after full recovery.
Oh, wow,
That's good.
that's good.
And then even better news here from Duncan. For the times when quarantine seems a bore and a drag, remember someone is in quarantine with your ex. Yeah,
Get in.
yeah. I certainly pity him, although he's a pattern.
Bloody.
I don't wish
Welcome to each other. Yeah. Class in the glass. Oh, shall I do some coins, peeps?
Yes.
I have 1,000 in 2s and 1,000 in 50s.
Okay, so
Hold on, have you managed to get coins?
because he's
I've already had it.
You got-
I'll be doing the same this
Thursday.
again. So I'm going to make the next ones come
Steve, I
out.
would suggest I'm going to pick someone at random.
And it's to do list.
So, and then what I'll also do to make it a bit easier on this person is Sue and I will jump in the background so Hannah can do her lovely commenting, just so I can hear her Geordie voice. And you can say your coins, mate. So we'll ask Judith, not Judith, sorry, Madeline, which coins she prefer to look at first. Would it be 50p's or £2? And then whatever Madeline says is what we shall do. So 50p's or £2 for Madeline.
And what we'll do with you lovely lot is we will do a keyring giveaway as well. However, it will be sanitized and packed.
And you'll get it at Christmas.
Yes.
You have to wait for Katie
Right.
to get
There we go.
Madeline opted for the 50p, Steve.
So
50s it shall be.
I'll jump out just for now. I will be here in the background, so don't panic. We're not going anywhere. It just makes it easier for Madeline. So I'll jump out in the background. I'll still be here though. I'll just hide me screen. Right.
Madeline, I can't believe that they won't repair your boiler. I really can't.
Good.
Oh, wait, that's out now. Jasmine's got to go into school. Andrews. She's got to go into-
Madam Yumi, the quarantine here, to be quite honest, there's not a lot of people actually sticking to it because our Prime Minister hasn't actually said the word lockdown. So people just think they can just go about daily life. I mean, obviously some people do have to do that, which are the key workers, such as NHS, schools, obviously with those who have vulnerable kiddies, I suppose, in police, doctors, nurses, pharmacists. But until other People's Act, people actually do listen. Madeline, not to be too nosy, is it they can but won't, as it's apparently a big job and they think because I'm old I must have the virus? I think I would be demanding somebody to come out. You can't go without hot water.
No,
You need it at a time like this.
And you might have to,
That's essential services.
Pardon, at the station.
That's essential services.
It is. It's a
Having
necessity.
society going, so that's cool.
Oh, Brexit.
Yeah,
Check
very
it out.
good one, those. Good,
check
Nick.
it out.
chocolate, Judy?
2018.
Hey?
I'm joking. 2020.
People's Act again.
I still don't believe there's only 2019. I haven't seen the proof yet.
I haven't had the picture yet.
Peter,
Oh,
Madeline, surely there must be somebody who can do it. Yeah, get in touch with your local MP.
oh boy.
Robin, I'm sure your mum will be taking all precautionary measures to ensure that she is safe and that you are safe.
Samuel Johnson's dictionary.
Scott, Katie says, hi, Dad.
No, I can hear her. I can see she sat right behind me.
Do you know where it is, Will? Is that? Oh, it's Roger Bannister. Do you know what, Will? I think that's 422 deaths too many.
Yeah, we'll never escape without any, though, would we? So.
Right, Couch, you've got a cat that you can get high.
The only thing that really worries me is the percentage of deaths looks higher compared to the number of cases because they don't test people. So people that may have had it, like I think Sue possibly had it, they're never going to be proved that they did have it because of the fact that they're not testing everybody. So we can't say that that percentage looks quite high, 422 out of like, what, 2,000 or 3,000?
Right, Scott, you do realise that Madeline can't see a word you're saying.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
How's cool?
So unless you want to flip yourself back on.
No, it's all right.
We are looking at getting a simple test that'll show whether you've had it or haven't got it. We're using to get the NHS staff back on the front line quicker.
Cost too much.
That will be used if there is an ongoing thing about this in due course, and JC, then they could always do that on people across the country and ascertain. But right now, yeah, the numbers versus the cases is blooming high because we aren't testing as well as the other countries are. They're doing vast more testing.
Madeline, Steve's saying because of the number of people and because nobody's being tested properly, we won't actually know the actual numbers.
I reckon that a week ago, they reckon we were at least 50,000 in the UK. But the treatment for the vast majority is to go home and stay home for 14 days and you get over it, which is what they're doing. They're now just saying, unless you're ill enough that you need to be hospitalized, stay at home. So there'll be loads of people who have had it, stayed at home, isolated, and now back to normal, which are not going to be counted on the books because we don't have the capabilities to test more than 1,000 a day at one stage. So they couldn't test anybody apart from losing hospital.
I've still got multiple boxes, though.
Yeah, they should have home testing kits, Madeline.
They should have a lot of things, but
we don't.
They're off the curve for a few things. They probably thought they were doing something wiser, but I think we are unfortunately potentially heading the same way as Italy.
Yep.
They should have done a lot of things earlier, but they were saying they were following the scientific advice, and you know it's a double-edged sword. Whatever they do, people can criticize. So.
You know what? I think, given the circumstances, they're just trying to do the best.
Yeah, same here.
And because they don't really understand the disease as such.
Everyone across the world still playing catch up on it.
Hmm. And apparently, hasn't there been new cases reported in China?
Well, we'll never
So-
get a true picture of China, will we? But they're saying that the new cases are people who are returning to the country or whatever. But they said it's the second or whatever day in a row without any new cases in the Wuhan area, which is why they're beginning to open things up and are sanitizing all of the machinery for life, like all of the vehicles and buses and trains and all of that. But Wuhan, the kind of main epicenter, will be the last part of that province to be opened, and that's going to be in about 2 weeks, isn't it? So, but before that, it will be opened. So
I think it's probably going to be too early to open anywhere. I think obviously that's where it started, and if there's new cases in China, then I think they should be looking at what it is they've done wrong. Haven't let them, go back to normality too soon.
Well, they have loads of cases there. They tested loads of people. They have the highest number of confirmed cases because they tested loads of people, and they were very draconian in their way of stomping on it. They stomped on it with size 12 shoes really hard, and they put people into isolation by dragging them physically and bodily and throwing them into cages in the back of vehicles. That is the sort of behaviour they did over there that we would never be able to do in the UK. And by doing it that way, they managed to suppress it. We are not that hands-on because we're not that sort of society, and it wouldn't be tolerated. And as a result, unfortunately, we're going to have probably higher numbers than China potentially, as is Italy and Spain and everyone else, because again, they didn't have the capability or the appetite to just surround the area and quarantine everybody and physically throw them into quarantine centres. China basically is a communist country. They do what they want, how they want, and the state will always be in charge.
So the same way you don't operate the same way as China.
So they could suppress it in the ways that the Western world could never do.
Steve, that kind of leads on to that comment that I put up on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Olympics is not cancelled, but postponed or delayed or whatever for at least 12 months. As a result, we do not know what they're going to do with our Olympic coin. The Team GB 2020, they may still release it, but on eBay, there's a fair few people who obviously don't think they're going to be releasing it because the price has just spiked on that coin. If they do release it, then me holding on to a big selection of the 2020 50p's from the year sets, thinking they're going to be a proof year, may be wrong, because in the absence of releasing that one, they'll probably end up releasing the Shield. So
Madeline's saying the coins look very shiny today.
Yeah, I haven't got any dirty bags here. Quite pleasant. Oh, my first Paddington. That's St. Paul's.
I was going to say, it's not your first Paddington. It's your first Paddington at St. Paul's.
Oh, no, I've got, actually, I've got Paddington at Paddington
Station.
Well.
Not the station. Come on, Steve. Keep up.
I'm losing a plot. Oh, there's a heroic axe, but really dirty. So
I was going to say, that looks a bit grubby.
It was very grubby.
Hi, David.
Oh, NHS.
Ooh, nice.
Happy to deliver that one. Get into focus. There we go. Again, quite shiny. So.
NHS.
Haven't found any Olympics yet, though.
Yeah, I think they'll still release the Olympic coin, regardless.
I kind of hope so, because I love the coin and I'd like to have it in circulation. But if they release that, then my belief on the Shield not being released will probably come true. So it'll be one or the other.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. How did your proposal go? You see that bloke who proposed in Iceland? He was going to take
Yeah.
his missus to the Northern Lights to propose, but because he couldn't,
Yeah,
he
it was going to propose for her in Iceland, the actual place Iceland, and then had to take her to the shop Iceland to propose.
good thinking on his feet. Nice bit of PR. Oh,
So, how did the proposal go, David? Did she eat the ring, or did she manage to spot it? Did she say yes? Did she say no?
Or maybe.
at the
Pardon?
top.
At the Towers. So you got 3 out of 4 there, Steve.
Yep. Just needing Buckingham Palace. We've already got a hard one, really. The Paddington Station.
Oh, David said, she said no at the start as a joke. Then she laughed and said yes. Yes, she almost had me crying.
Oh,
Congrats, dude.
Yeah. Congrats, David, and congrats to me. I got Olympic cycling. Not quite as good as a yes, but for me, the man from Del Monte said yes to an Olympic for me, so I'm happy. So just a basic cycling, but
An Olympics, an Olympic.
One that we need for our book. That's cool.
exactly. Always the way. Oh, look at that. Same bag as well.
Athletics.
Nope.
Ooh. Modern pay. That's
Rowing.
Rowan.
Did you see the 2018 now? Is that
Huh?
right? Did you see the 2018 now? Is that right?
You've lost me. I missed that twice.
So you just need a 2018.
Oh, Paddington. Yeah, I just need the Buckingham Palace.
No. What you always look for in your hunt.
Oh, yeah. Right, got you. Yeah, a Flopsy or Peter Rabbit with the controversial carrot stuck radish. And I just said Peter Rabbit, and there he is, but not the one I wanted, but the 2016 variant, which is a nice one anyway. Another Benjamin Bunny. Another representation of the People Act. We got a fair few of them today. And we've just been talking about the Team 2020 GB. This is the Team 2016 Rio. Not the best nick, but point nonetheless.
Apparently, the government are wanting 250,000 volunteers to help with the NHS.
Well, they say volunteers. I mean volunteers. We don't want to
What
pay them.
kind of volunteers? To do what?
Well, you couldn't volunteer anyway, mate. So
No, I couldn't.
Probably do anything. Porters, run errands, do whatever. I think.
Well, we've got our local community have done a couple of help groups on Facebook, and we've got people running all over here helping each other out.
Well, even that's going to become harder now with the blooming curfew in. My third Christopher Ironside. Jeremy Fisher.
Jeremy Fisher.
wow, 39 years, Judith.
Well done, Judith. Yeah, Duncan, obviously you've been advised to use social media to actually get help if you can. Like I say, we've got groups that are just running around left, right, and centre. My nephew's girlfriend has made up a couple of hampers that have been dished out to elderly. Come out of our own pocket, and she's never asked for a penny, just to help out. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
We are all fine. Going a bit slightly mad. Worse than what we normally are. However, we're hanging in there. What even is that, Steve?
It's a Benjamin Bunny, so I don't mind the fact he's minging. So, there's a Victoria Cross medals.
Thank you, David. Have fun.
Hi, Ron. I'm hiding in the background only because it makes it easier for Madeline with only one person, because I was just a liquid. So that's why I'm sat in the background.
Yeah, Scott's in the background.
Benjamin Bunny again. That's a cleaner edition. One of the Team GB swimming. Team GB Rio 2016. Well, Dictionary the one now then. It was so disgusting.